Hey guys, what is up? I hope you're having an amazing day. I am very excited for today's video because we are talking about Honda Motor Company, ticker symbol HMC. Honda has been gaining some momentum recently, and this is due to their earnings report for Q2 of 2021, which they performed very well. In addition to the momentum, they are transitioning into the electric vehicle market and are looking to produce more of these types of vehicles, such as EVs, plug-in hybrids, and fuel cell cars. And there is a lot of information that we will go over, and we will also be talking about why I believe that Honda could be the next disruptor in the EV market. Real quick, if you can give this video an early thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that post notification button, I would very, very much appreciate it. And remember, I am not a financial advisor, and so on and so on. So let's get started. So first, taking a look at how much Honda is trading for, we can see they closed at a price of $27.55 a share at the time of this video, which is November 9th. And in the after hours, they were at $27.99 a share, up over 1%. And if we take a look at the past 6 months, they are only up about almost 15%. And it just seems like the stock price has been fluctuating. As you can see, it goes up and down and up and down. And it has been in that range of $23 to $27 a share. And if we look at the max chart, we can see that in 1984, Honda Motor Company was a penny stock, trading at $2.62, and slowly but surely worked its way up. And if we hover over here to February 2011, they were trading at an all-time high of $44.49 a share. And I do see them hitting this again, or possibly trading higher than that, due to the fact with recent news and the changes in production within their company, which I mentioned in the beginning of this video. Now to go over Honda's recent quarterly earnings. Honda quarterly earnings rise 28% and has doubled its full-year operating profit forecast. Honda on Friday more than doubled its full-year operating profit forecast as it reported second quarter earnings grew 28% amid a rebound in China after auto sales were squeezed by the impact of the coronavirus pandemic. Honda said it now forecasts a full-year operating profit of 420 billion yen, which is $4.06 billion, up from a previous prediction of 200 billion yen profit. For the second quarter, Honda's operating profit came in at 283 billion yen, up from 220 billion yen in the same period a year earlier. And now Honda does expect to sell 4.6 million cars for the full business year, but that's still below from how much they sold the previous year, which was 4.79 million cars. And now to talk about the shift in their production, they are going to be shifting more into electric vehicles. And speaking of its shift, Honda did launch its first full electric car this month called the Honda E. But the downside to this is that the Honda E was actually a flop. I looked at this car and thought sales must have been great, especially it being Honda's first mass-produced full electric car. How could it be a flop? I mean, it's cute, sleek, and kind of reminds me of a more elegant, chic version of a Jeep Renegade. Well, the Honda E was only available in Europe, and this is where the problem starts. Honda has only a tiny presence in Europe with a market share of just 1%, but after speaking directly with officials from the company, Martin reported the company had absolutely no intention of paying any fines at all. The Honda E was supposed to take care of that, but the fact is it didn't. If Honda can't sell them, they are going to have to pay the fines. That reality has forced Honda to do what FCA did recently, which is Fiat Chrysler. Join Tesla's zero emissions credit pool. It's simply cheaper to pay Tesla than to pay the fines. This is a stalling tactic, pure and simple, until Honda decides how to comply with regulations that will likely involve more hybrids and more plug-in hybrids, but it will also involve making battery electric cars that are attractive to potential buyers. And if we take a look at this article, according to the monthly European electric car report published each month, Honda have registered just 1,000 Honda E BEV vehicles across Western Europe so far this year, which accounted for just 2% mix of their total regional registrations. And with Honda joining Tesla's credit pool, it will help them reach the average emissions metric outlined in new EU regulations, which mandate that average emissions cannot exceed 95 grams of carbon dioxide per kilometer. And if you're wondering what this credit pool is from Tesla and how it works and the reason for it, is automakers who are lagging behind with electric vehicles are allowed to pull their sales in Europe with automakers who are already beating their emission requirements in order to avoid fines. Now moving on to great opportunity for the future of Honda and its focus with EVs, they have a great relationship with General Motors. And it is in the talks that the firm and GM are collaborating to develop a common EV platform that will underpin at least 2 Hondas by 2024 and several GM cars as well. And according to one source close to Honda, the firm's co-development with GM will give birth to electric mid-size sedans similar to the Accord and SUVs like the CR-V. The beefy 60 kilowatt-hour batteries destined to be allocated to these new North American models will generate class-topping performance and range of between 250 to 300 miles. And check out this, you guys. One source also says that GM and Honda are using their combined talents to create a new high-performance model that points to an electric NSX style supercar said to be targeting Teslas and the new Porsche Taycan, however you say that. Sorry if I said that wrong. A new Honda EV supercar would employ 4-wheel drive and generate upwards of 600 horsepower. Now this would be a game changer and really great for Honda and really give them a name up there in the electric vehicle market. And here is another door of opportunity for Honda and electric vehicles. Besides their Honda e-flop, they recently showed out with an electric SUV concept car. Honda showed a new electric SUV concept car at the Beijing Auto Show called the SUV E-Concept. This vehicle previews an eventual EV production car that will likely be only for the Chinese market. It's possible that Honda will eventually introduce something like this for the US market, but few details are known at this point. And if they do end up having this for the US market, this would give them so much more exposure and so much advantage in the EV market within the United States. Now, I really do like the look of this car as well. It looks very bold, very clean, and sleek. This will be Honda's first EV model for the Chinese market, and we have no idea if it has any bearing on a future EV model that may come to the US at some point in the future. Honda has said it plans to share battery technology and vehicle platforms with General Motors, which recently detailed its Ultium battery packs. So it's possible that this EV SUV will be a product of that collaboration. Expect Honda to provide more information about this EV crossover as it nears production for China, possibly sometime next year. Okay guys, so now we are here looking at the stock price forecast for Honda. The 15 analysts offering 12-month price forecast for Honda Motor Company have a median target of $32.22 with a high estimate of $37 and a low estimate of $23.48. The median estimate represents a 16.87% increase from the last price of $27.57. And as for the analyst recommendations, the current consensus among 17 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Honda Motor Company. This rating has held steady since November when it was unchanged from a buy rating. So as you can see, 14 analysts say to buy Honda stock, and 2 say that it will outperform. But besides that, with my thoughts with Honda, I do believe they have the potential to be a huge disruptor in the EV market, especially with all the research we just saw and went over. With their Honda E, despite it not doing well, it can really get a boost of help from Tesla's credit pool, and supposedly a larger batteries in the works for that model as well, which would really improve it a lot. Then with the electric supercar NSX style model, that would be a game changer, like I said, a disruptor on its own, to be honest. And the electric SUV concept car, I really do hope Honda brings this one to the US market. I believe it would do really good and sell really great, especially with families and their favor for SUVs nowadays. I also did forget to mention in the beginning of the video that I am invested in Honda Motor. I did enter a small position and will be looking to increase my position definitely. With that being said, that brings us towards the end of this video, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it for you all. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications to be notified every time I post a new video. Comment down below what you think about Honda Motor and its impact and what it could do in the EV market. I would like to know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, you guys. Peace.